Yeah,
Okay,
so
okay.
I don't know.
Just
I
bring
think
the
my
keycap
keyboard
by itself. Screw it.
could do it. Well then,
Here we
our
go.
last pistol round. Our last pistol round of the day. And the Julies are out again, not once, but twice. And they both double
You
raise
just
boss.
decided we're not
MisteM.
having a second half, James. It's gonna be a second half pistol.
What is wrong with my brain today?
You lie.
Maybe it's one half and then the power cut. Who knows?
It could be.
It's
well
wow. What did I eat today? I should review my food. My brain needs
Review at the end of the
nutrients. Yeah, it has been a long day. Not that long a day though. The Julies are here. Snappy and Maden are making it work on Ancient at the beginning, but MisteM has got something to say about this. He's been a reliable pair of hands for ATK and looks to be so here as well. He's delayed things and allowed the remainder of these CTs to get a little closer at the very least. Maden keen to keep peeking. Nertz will leave it just down to Swisher, and it's 1 versus 2 now. A lot of action on this A-bomb site. A few more to come as well. Maden not shy to peek out. I think most people would be waiting for him to go towards a point of no return, but Maden cares not. 3 kills in the pistol round for him, and indeed there is 1 pistol round to come in the second half.
And we can confirm that. Even if ENCE won all 15, you'd still get that pistol.
I'm just putting out propaganda. I'm just putting out lies.
Yeah, man. Just seeing what people will believe, you know?
Yeah.
If you say something with enough confidence, some people will believe it.
That's how it works. Yeah, plenty of people will. Especially if you shout. Say it like this. Everyone will believe you.
Oh, wow. Yeah. I don't know what you just said, but I believed it.
Exactly. There we go.
Here come the USPs. Oh, they're making a lot of noise. Nertz wants another ace, you know. He wants another ace. Anti-eco ace. Is that what Nertz's job is? No. He's been dealt with. I think that AK can't be recovered. That molly well-timed to make sure that won't get picked up. Oh, does Snappy want to try and pick up the AK? Or does he want to go for Mac 10 kills? He should get that AK back eventually. This round should go pretty much as you'd expect.
So you could put a watch winder on the table. So perhaps an electronic device on LAN that needs plugging in and so on. Perhaps maybe not the most sensible idea. So to be honest with you, my end game keyboard is so sick that I wouldn't want to draw attention away from that. It must be observed and respected. People should walk past and pay their respects. My keyboard is so sick.
Yeah, it's like if you've got one piece you really want to show off, if you've got an outfit going on, just keep everything else simple, man. Let that one thing stand out. That's what you got to do. Make a statement with just that one nice piece.
There's like a porcelain hand to hold my watch if I take it off to game. That could be a thing.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, big rounds now early on here as Nertz looks for more. He's been fragging out for ENCE. Despite the fact we're on a 3rd map, he was putting in the numbers. Foden blind and on fire. Still finds a frag, and he will die on his sword for the squad. But has he done enough? Because Casanito is alone near this site. DJ's on the way looking for a lurker in mid. But Diaz making his way over the long way. No pun intended.
So just about able to adjust a headshot height on the crouching Sun Pius. And now both these players can begin their retake from Donut. Filtering out into the site. No kit on them, so they've got to get a move on here. And they're not getting given the opportunity to find these fights. That molly is brutal. I think that might just lock it in right here, right now. Nothing ATK can do. Those 2 separate angles, too annoying to deal with. It is ENCE off to a 3-0 lead.
Good momentum at the beginning. That puts the ATK economy in the bin. If they are to lose this round, they'll be at maximum loss bonus. There'll be extra toys to play with then. 5-7s and Desert Eagles to come out, I'm sure. The odd grenade as well. Very green, very mossy map of Ancient. Honestly though, they could have made the floor a bit brighter. I even sent them photos as evidence as I had been to Chichen Itza. think I might have been there when the map came out, actually, ironically. Chichinitza in Mexico. Casanito will be the shaman blessing ENCE. Maybe cursing them. St. Pius and maden find themselves in a sticky situation where there are many rifles to be collected as they have to go and retrieve the bomb. maden
no.
still with the USP. Got to be careful and find the headshot. Oh, one way or another, he will do what he needs to do. So awkward then. maden has got a lot of time. He has the bomb as well. He just needs to make the right plays. He's got the time to do it. maden's upgraded from a USP to a Desert Eagle and disappeared. They'll move together. maden can go first. Casanito can clean up afterwards. They could space out, play a bait setup maybe. maden will hear the beeps. Does he commit though? It'll be the 1v1, but with the Deagle, that will be enough. A very bizarre round that we took for granted, but somehow ATK have managed to make it their first.
Yeah, man, this game, or I should say series, has been pretty scrappy, in honesty. So ATK able to make something work with the pistols. So we do have to take into account that ENCE have made that recent roster move, bringing Nerds into the fray. Oftentimes you can see things take a little while to adjust. But yeah, really nice round from ATK. And I think they needed that, just to get around early. ENCE were looking very comfortable after the first 3 rounds. So I think give them something to think about. See ATK putting down some big utility on mid. Doesn't look like they're fighting ahead of the smoke, though. Elsewhere, Swisher going aggressive, but maybe didn't realize they could have got out into that elbow position so early. Not a fight that looked too good for him. ENCE will take that 5v4 early. Do ATK try and remain active after losing a player early? Looks like it. There's a group towards B and ready for this aggression. Oh, he heard that.
This could be a rout of frags, especially with that smoke lined up. maden's isolated with the bomb. What does Nerds do? What can he do? He's got to wait. There's no other choice. Heading towards 30 seconds. The CTs have to know. Oh, why did they do it? Why did they press Q and press Q again? DJ and MisteM remain in a 2 versus 3 now. They will all be lost as ENCE put them in the bin once again.
In case you are wondering, whenever you jump, it always makes at least a small noise. So if people are close by, they're going to hear you. In the end, didn't massively matter in the round as ENCE are still able to stay on top. Oh, then ATK with a timeout. A little frustrated with that round. Felt like Swisher just wasn't fully ready for the fight in towards mid, or just wasn't ready. It just didn't look like a favorable fight, really. You put the smoke down, sure, but you're swinging into mid. It's just dangerous. It's just too dangerous early. See that ATK still have a decent buy on board. Definitely interested to see if ATK really do focus on that mid area, because they've been using nades there, but they haven't really been getting the control that you would normally want from that. Oh, A is very open right now. ATK might rotate players back in time here, though, to meet this ENCE push.
Smoke for Donut is also here. MisteM will be isolated, especially with the MP9. He is not going to be doing much of anything. So we're looking at a 5-man retake, essentially. We'll have to keep an eye on maden on the radar because he's got 2 rotations coming his way in the names of DJ and maden. Casanito dropped. Now, How much will they really pursue this round? Not ideal for them, to say the least. They have moved closer. And I think with a man in Donut, you're always going to be tempted to send the full rotation over. But this early, I think as this map gets older and older, maybe we'll see more saves called with more evidence. Rifle collected. They'll be keeping an eye on Snappy, keeping an eye on Donut as well, these CTs. Had half a chance there. But the AK will be held onto by ATK. Whether you hold on to the AK or not, ENCE are pulling away from ATK at the beginning of this half. That's something that ATK need to do something about.
Yeah, man. Solid side take with those smokes. And as soon as Snappy got that one kill, it just felt like ATK couldn't do anything in that position. They took a bit of a risk in the way they were initially set up by leaving A pretty exposed. Sometimes you do see those quick A executes come in and make the difference. So 5-1 in favor of ENCE. Really solid for them. Finally, ATK try and fight mid. It looks like it might pay off for them. They've won the first fight and the follow-up. 5v3 for ATK. Surely this is a round that should be in their favor. DJ continues to fight. Eventually, ENCE open things up with their first kill of the round and a follow-up from Pius. Make things interesting.
All of a sudden, things are pretty close. Big swing from Snappy. Down goes Casanito. They know where Swisher is roughly with 16 HP. Who goes first? How do they make this one work? Timing could be quite punishing here. We can see Bowden running, trying to distract, but really, this is a suicide run. They'll go close enough to lose everything. Again, that one was so awkward for them, but the numbers are so low. They're encouraged to press forward and lose the rest. AWP in their hands could have been a buy for this one. You can't give too many rounds up for free. Pass moving through, looking extremely dangerous with this AK-47. 6-1 for ENCE.
It's a 2v5, man. ATK are going to be so frustrated about that one. They won the early mid fights. They even got a kill initially towards B, but Pius fighting back with a vengeance for his fallen comrades. Just didn't feel like ATK were fully aware of how they wanted to hold towards that B bomb site. I think because they got the 2 kills towards mid, they were kind of caught in two minds as to whether they wanted to hold or not. There is Swisher on that aggression. Has been dealt with by maden, but DJ gets good timing for the trade. Ooh, trying to activate towards mid, but Flash just gave away that Casanito was coming. That's a good shot from DJ, though.
ATK got a lot of information as to how many players were towards B with that first kill. I think ENCE were maybe trying to play against that, walking into the rifle, losing some Pius, things get worse for them. There's a free one for MisteM as well. Looks like another round they're going to lose to a bunch of pistols here. This was a huge issue for them last time, and the same thing is happening again. They've got to stop losing rounds like this, ENCE. Because look what it's doing to their money as well. Like 30 seconds, is there an option for him to really save here? Nertz and St. Pius have money for rifles in the next round. maden and Snappy don't. 20 seconds, 1v3. Too late to win the round, really. Not too late to save the gun, though. But again, it's a second disaster versus pistols for ENCE.
A bit of a confusing round, in all honesty, because Bihar was starting to sneak up towards B while the two players were pushing A. And then I guess Snappy was just too committed with the bomb. So they just lose the bomb while Bihar's lurking. I don't know if you really want a lurk in that scenario in the 3v3. You're against the pistols like that. Makes it very awkward for ENCE. ATK will take it, though. Really nice aggression.
We've seen a few calamities, friends. Let's not forget that round at the end of the last map where they just ran out of time and didn't organize themselves properly to pick up the bomb and plant it in time. Maybe a lack of focus. Nerds has got a chance to trade the frag. He'll do exactly that. The chain flashes continue as DJ is spotted, but they line up for him and take tickets. The remainder of ENCE behind the smoke. They've only got one kill to show for all those flashes into the B bomb site.
Ooh, that's what they needed. Snappy with a great headshot. And they need more where that came from. Incendiary on the site makes it difficult for them to get that bomb recovered and planted. Zanito decides to back on up. Oh, Pius finds a pick in the meanwhile. And another one. They keep swinging him. Finally, MisteM able to trade. Snappy should now go for that bomb plant, but the nade will do damage. Down to 39 health in the one-on-one. Snappy tries to reposition, but MisteM hits him from the other angle. And ATK hold on, but again, it comes close.
Really? Oh, is he wow, tactical crouching at the end there. All right, then. I love to see it, but I mean, the faces don't really reflect it. No. But it's still nice to see. Baited with the grenade. Focus on the left-hand side. MisteM appearing to his right, to stage right, if you will. But Pius, as we saw in the first map of this series, is able to turn around on its head versus ATK. As you can see, Snappy got massively baited. Tactical crouching as well. English breakfast for me. Thank you very much. Actually drinking a apricot infusion right now.
Wow.
If you were asking.
Sounds so fancy. I wish I was drinking.
I gotta say,
it sounds so fancy.
Infusions generally suck. Most of them smell and don't taste. This one does taste though. It's from Fortnum and Mason, you know.
Like that. We like that. I don't mind the timeout from ATK either. It's like you were saying, like they didn't look thrilled after winning the round. I feel like you've got to realize ENCE are down on this bad buy now. If you win this one against the investment, you're in with a good chance. It's B again. ENCE have been bombarding this B site as of late.
In they go. ENCE maybe taking a leaf out of ATK's book. We saw a lot of rushes from them on Vertigo. Tasting their own medicine, perhaps, and with the loadout they have, it certainly helps, but there's still a 500 HP ATK coming their way. With 3 defuse kits, plenty of smoke grenades. They can isolate these fights if they know their smoke grenade lineups. Double HEs being sent over, those will miss the mark. But again, the smoke towards ramp, etc. They can make this a little harder. Snappy getting tagged as he forces the CTs away. Swisher with 1 HP can still serve to do warbangs, but they need to get on this bomb site. There's a few more players to find, but that bomb is so far to no one touch it just yet that they might lose the round before even getting on it. They're on it now! They're back to try to get a lineup, but the protection is there. Boy, that was a scary one. Swisher, 1 HP, Casanito, 6 will both survive as well.
And ATK just fully relying on that retake being incredible. And it was good. It was well coordinated. I don't know how Swisher doesn't die there. I thought he was screwed in the flames. But it ends up actually being a round where ATK don't lose anyone. So fair play. I'll take it. Solid site execute from ENCE. Even if ATK are able to retake. Oh, wow. Swing onto Swisher. Smoke is the reply. Not many nades this time for ENCE. Just the 1 AK for Diha on the ENCE side. I mean, you could throw these 2 smokes, but then surely we get some counter utility. And then I don't know what ENCE can do. I guess go through the smoke.
Here we go again.
Okay, I mean, 5v4 this time. Nice.
How do they avoid losing position? There's 1 incendiary, smokes again. That HE could be really nasty as well if smokes are still up. They'll disappear though.
Oh,
Snappy still on the side. Dancing around the smokes, going down eventually. I wonder what Nertz will do in this situation.
Gonna try wallbang?
Oh, he's catching a lot of them, but he's running out of bullets. Well, that was fun to watch at the very least. Entertaining, but ATK are still getting rounds on the board. Another plant, and now the AKs will come out once again for ENCE as they try to hold on to their lead.
I'm not sure if it was Casanito who was defusing, but he went down to 1 health in all that. That could have gone very differently. There were a few more bullets available on that spam. I think we are getting to the point of play where it is more about endurance at this point with how the rounds are playing out. Timeout has been taken by ENCE to make sure they stay on top of this because they had a decent lead, but it's now back to 6-5. Gun rounds back for ENCE, though. That's the main thing. And I feel like we might just see them go for something more standard. Slow mid-control. Look to work with that. We've seen quite a few B plays in recent rounds. This is more of a chance to play a standard Ancient round.
Battle Rage is on in a mid position, but they can have some support from Swisher's spot. You can see him clearing things up. Very fast grenades, smoke grenades towards the side of short. Casanito almost caught though. All kinds of bullet dodging going on in that mid position. But firmly taken by ATK, which is going to swing and see a lot of players. Snappy and maden will take down a support in MisteM. Now Swish has got some work to do. They'll have to go passive 4 versus 5 as far as mid is concerned. Casanito falling back through Monster. Donut. Mid has been abandoned entirely. Nertz is still lurking there, however, as they start to force ATK back on B as well.
Now, Casanito going aggressive just as they come back towards him. Oh, and DR wins the fight anyway. He just shot the bomb behind him, comes back with the AK, and wins that duel. And now it will be a scenario where it's looking rough for the CTs. DJ could really do with this kill. I don't think he's going to get the chance, though. That A site is completely open. Ooh, DJ with decent timing on that fight. Again, though, that A site is just completely exposed. And I wonder whether ATK... I was going to say whether they're going to save, but they have just got another kill. This 3v3 retake is now much more doable.
Frag is a big game changer. Bowden might have an okay angle for this. If he checks the right. Oh, never mind. There's a bait set up with Dihar and Nertz to trade immediately, leaving DJ as the last man once again. Not really being given anything here. So he'll have to walk away, wondering what could have been. But indeed, there was a ginormous bait on the other side of the map from ENCE while they strolled into an open and empty A bomb site. Try and rescue an AWP, I would imagine, if he can find it. Who knows where it's gone? Indeed, it will be collected, so at least there is that. But that is a 7th round for ENCE then. The AKs were out once again, and the round has been secured once again.
Yeah, it does feel like ENCE have the edge right now. They got off to such a strong start. ATK were able to bring it back, but a lot of ATK's round wins have been defusers. They've been retakes. Casanito committed to mid with his teammate. Just about jumps back to safety. And elsewhere, Swisher winning that all-important fight over towards B. So man advantage for ATK early. They definitely have bounced back on this CT side. Started to find some success as this half has gone on. Contact B for ENCE. They've loved this B bomb site. Oh, that smoke is really well timed, though. I don't know if ENCE want to go through that.
.40 seconds remain. Casanito coming in from the back, trying to delay from the front is Swisher, but down he goes. Heading towards the 30-second mark. Casanito racing, but Diha has the spatial awareness, and again, another player with the knife in their hand goes down for free. Keeps on happening. But that's one thing about playing lower level CS, is that the things you think you can get away with, you can't. You get punished for them when you play against stronger opponents. You'll give things away for free, as we have seen in this series.
That's just wild. Like, even if you think they have the B site, surely you have to be aware of the possibility that someone's playing the post plant from down towards that position. That's wild to me.
You thought he'd outsmarted them. Apparently, he was wrong.
Apparently so. Oh, Diha dies to the bomb. That's fine, they got money. Going into the late stages anyway. Shouldn't be an issue for ENCE. At least I hope not. Well then, can ATK string together 1 or 2 more rounds at the end of the half here? They could do with it. Otherwise, ENCE would have a very strong scoreline going into the second half. Pretty important round here for ATK. If they lose this, their buy into the last wouldn't be great. They could be 10-5 down. They might be this instant A play again. Spacing slightly off so MisteM can take that first fight. Smoke doesn't bloom in time though. So trade allowed from Diha. That bomb isn't planted yet though, and everyone has rotated over to this A bomb site.
Feels like an eternity when you're pulling a smoke out to throw it while a team is charging you. Look at this response from ATK, just like that. ENCE stuck eating flashbangs and eating lead as well. That's a hell of a retake from ATK. ENCE frozen to the spot and melted by the likes of ATK. Last round of the first half then. What does the buy look like for ENCE? The team who failed to plant the bomb on the previous one. 3 AKs and 2 Tech 9s. Plenty of util though. They can use those pistoleros in a number of different implementations. No, it's so fast through mid. There's only one player to challenge. Indeed, a team flash won't be the favorite thing they see on the kill feed there. MisteM could be in some trouble now because it looks like 4 players are coming his way.
Only got the 1 in the previous round. This time, takes the initial fight and the follow-up. So into a 3v3. Still doable for ATK here. ENCE getting that bomb down in good position. Oh, and Sunpire's just about able to get back behind the box. Meanwhile, Swisher seeing what he can do. Bodenmaster having to go close range, but ENCE clean it all up. It's 9-6 at the half. One more half of Counter-Strike to be played in this series. ENCE with a slight lead. We'll see if they can close it after the break.
Then they're ringing off my phone. Then they're ringing off my phone. Times change, but mine's made up. I ain't got line patience. Tried then, don't like baitness. Come close, but swear that. Went ghost with a hair pack. Never boast loud. Get your bird whacked to my condo where I birth tracks with a gang. Catch that for the gram. Snap that for feel the way. Occupation make it either way. Never worry cause I can. Back chat from the whack gang. Took charge when they sack man. Passport when a milestone. Make space when the bags land. This must be a daydream. Max got me the mad plan. My team never lied on. Due a visit from the facts man. He be riding on the wave. I ain't got a lot to say. Mine's heavy, give me space. Pines ready, let me blaze. Spend money, what a waste. Times money, money pays. You ain't ready for the eighth. She ain't ready for the eighth. He be riding on the wave. I ain't got a lot to say. Mine's heavy, give me space. Pines ready, let me blaze. Spend money, what a waste. Times money, money pays. You ain't ready for the eighth. She ain't ready for the eighth. Fake clothes, same watch, fake crepe, same fucks, fake squad, same lots, but flop. Ain't what I'm on, aim up. Don't stop, we beat leveling. Proceeds increase heavily. Don't need this man's energy. I be the one, beat the one. I don't make a song to make a song. And the vibe is right. The mic will let me onto the sounds. I light up, I spit the strong in the line. Pick me first before I'm gone. I ain't straight sicker with the wordplay. Syllables spin, I don't fidget when I burst straight. Minimal talk when I work late. Fuck what you think by my work rate. Celebrate wins like a birthday. This is 3-6, got a mean list of the tracks. You man busy sleeping when I brainstorm as a plan. Linked handy on the underground. I don't even have to ask. Miss laughing with my brother now. I ain't talking about Dan. Catch up when he lands. Snapshot with the fam. KL did a madness. Back soon going ham. Come see how we ride out. Short change but we smile proud. Been blazed for a while now. Stay ready for the jam. He be riding on the wave. I ain't got a lot to say. Mine's heavy, give me space. Pines ready, let me blaze. Spend money, what a waste. Times money, money pays. You ain't ready for the eighth. She ain't ready for the eighth. He be riding on the wave. I ain't got a lot to say. Mine's heavy, give me space. Pines ready, let me blaze. Spend money, what a waste. Times money, money pays. You ain't ready for the eighth. She ain't ready for the eighth.
So this is now, am I right in saying this, Hawker, the last pistol round of the series?
To my knowledge, yes, James.
I'm pretty sure this time I'm correct. Second half is upon us. It has been a long series after all 30 rounds of Vertigo. We're into round 16 of Ancients.
It's a close enough scoreline here. I think ENCE will be maybe a little disappointed in the fact that they couldn't pull away with it a little more. There was just a short period where they lost a few in a row. Economy was awkward. I still think ENCE will be confident in their chances here heading into their CT side. As for ATK, still in the game. They are proving to be a scrappy team here. Never going down without a fight. All out to the A site early. We see these dualies up close so often. Let's see what is going to get done with them this time.
D-Heart dishing out the protein. DJ and MisteM in a 2 versus 4. DJ in red. Bomb's been lost, as has his teammate. No one's on the radio. No help is coming. Got the Florida man, P250 as I like to call it. And he is going for the Round the World Tour, which Snappy has heard based on his position. They're not even going to wait with the bomb. They're just going to try and close down the map the other way. Snappy will do what needs to be done. No, you don't, says Snappy. Ultimately, it's just about the headshots with the pistol round. A noble effort, but not going to happen this time.
Yeah, pretty nice setup between D-Heart and Sunpius on that A-bomb site. Sunpius was taking initial contact, and then once the players pushed a little closer, D-Heart was more prepared for them on that close angle because his teammate had gathered the info. It is Glocks. It is quick. It is likely going to be an easy one for ENCE. Oh, okay, that's not bad. Hang on. The Glocks are doing decent damage, but I think Maden is the man that will clean up the mess. For a second, I thought there was a chance for a bomb plant. Quickly snatched away from them. Castanita's being that guy in MM. Oh, yeah. You know what? I'm kind of glad he didn't get the kill, honestly. Feel that one guy that's not pushing with the Glock rush.
And then say why you die.
Yeah, why you all die, guys? How, guys?
5-round lead for ENCE as the AKs come out for ATK.
Yeah, they need
Last
this.
map, ENCE went missing on the CT side. If they have to do the same here, then obviously they're going to be in all kinds of trouble. I think it would be an embarrassing loss for them on paper. Look at this fight for control, for position at the beginning. Snappy forced away. ATK have come into this one with intentions. Again, we don't know what to expect from them, but we know that they've got nothing to lose, really. They've redeemed themselves after the first map already to take it to a third. So now they can show us their best ATK.
Solid mid control with the smokes. There's a lot of utility used by ATK here, though. Oh, man, maden just about puts that smoke down in time. Stall ATK out a little longer. Wow, look at this. Quick response. ATK running it back to A.
A lot of numbers coming through. No, can see, though. Get second 1 versus 1, unable to deliver. Dihar takes some post-plant positions. Snappy still on the B bomb site. And who knows if there are lurkers. Chaos taking some risks now as Swisher pops up. Maybe that's an AWP they will collect for the next round, unless they choose to stay with the AKs. But I think ENCE need to disengage from this one. But what awkward weaponry to be leaving with. 2 MP9s and a FAMAS versus 4 AKs, or perhaps 3 and an AWP. Very awkward indeed for ENCE. Looks like Swisher will rescue the AWP, or at least stop it from being sent in their direction by the explosion. MisteM will take it away. I wasn't sure if they were just removing it from the reach of the opponent, or if they wanted to take it themselves, but it seems that they will.
I don't mind the call from ATK. The fact that they're just so quick back to A, it's quite nice. Even though ENCE tried to react and adjust, it really was just the pace of that. And there wasn't enough of a chance for ENCE to slow down that push. The pace of the trade, really nice onto that A bomb site. ENCE forced into a save, and it looks like ATK might keep the pace up as they all go out to B early. Ooh,
Very handily dealt with by maden.
Poor.
Swisher, where has he come from? Swisher, the difference maker, once again. A fast plant coming through from DJ. And the game is on for ENCE. Are we going to have a repeat of the previous map then, where they just can't keep control on the CT side? ATK seeming quite adept on the T side of Ancient thus far. Their surges looking favorable for them. I have concerns for ENCE already.
Yeah, man, ENCE have got to show that they can slow down some of these fast, aggressive plays. Just didn't seem to expect Swisher to be pushing in so deep, which honestly surprised me, because I thought that was clearly the game plan there for ATK. They had that deep smoke all the way towards that sort of CT area, so maybe it was just a bit of miscommunication from ENCE. Not entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure ENCE ran that exact same strat in the first half. Yeah, they weren't ready for Swisher to make that play in behind them. He was there very quick, to be fair.
Such a brazen play from Swisher, indeed.
Yeah.
W key all the way. Well, then all of a sudden, the gap has been reduced to 3, and ENCE will call for a timeout, at least to stop the momentum for a brief time. Because the pace has been quick, or maybe sudden is the right word in terms of the ATK. Certainly for Swisher's position, that was quite sudden and devastating for the likes of ENCE. The rifles are coming out in this round. The MP9 for Snappy will continue. Very strong weapon anyway. No big deal there. Can they stop these pushes from ATK? Will they get melted again?
Definitely need to show us an ability to slow some of these fast rounds from ATK. Doesn't look like a call out of spawn this time for the T's. MisteM taking a bit of nade damage. Oh, and molly damage there in that mid position. Looks like mid control will slowly be gathered, thanks to the players also helping out from B. Swisher trying to establish this angle. Great headshot onto Snappy. The jiggle peek not paying off there for the Danish in-game leader. Another clean advantage for ATK.
And over to the B-bomb site they go. Maden's playing defensively. What's the timing like for St. Pius? Wondering about situations behind the boxes, but Casanito's timing is fantastic. ENCE don't have an answer to any of these rounds from ATK at the moment. Free fire from Maden, trying to catch that bomb planter, unable to do so. There's nothing left for them to go for here. Look at the confidence though from ATK. Casanito's on the hunt for saving CTs already.
He's decided to leave him for now. I feel like they should be going for this, though. Maybe he is just making sure to lock them in on this side of the map. Oh, and he'll join his teammates so that they can try and work together here. Snito back on the elevated angle, flashes his teammate in. Elsewhere, players dropping. MisteM's got this man for free. Nuts. They know he's here. He could be in trouble. And indeed he is. How did Casanito end up dying to the bomb? He was like in A main. He somehow died to the bomb that was flying at B. Must have put in a mission to get back to the bomb. But it's fine. They get all the guns hunted down on the safe. They get a great chance to build their money. I'm getting scared for ENCE right now, James. I gotta be honest.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Swisher and MisteM are proving to be very, very key for their squad once again. And ENCE, for the second map in a row, are going missing on their CT side and don't seem to have an answer as to what might be happening. P250 with a ding on a dong, and things are getting awkward now. Dihar, okay, well, how about that? The bomb has been collected. The molly forces Casanito away. Once he takes down those first two plays of the P250, that AWP is in trouble all day long. It is way too awkward. Casanito has been able to dump util here. The numbers are here as well. Down he goes, and Swisher is turned into a human missile. What do you say about that?
Yeah, that's a great question, James, because I don't know what to say about that one. I mean, they had like 2 Deegs and 2 P250s, and Dihar up close just melts everyone. ENCE have struggled so hard on this CT side, and then they just do that. And now we've got a real game on our hands again. It's 12-9 ENCE. ATK need to make sure they can bounce right back here. Their money is starting to run dry. Flash into mid. Nuts forced back. Good ground gained by ATK. Oh, and they might try and phase this donut smoke together.
Boy.
If you push this at the same time on both sides, or just sit in it, very hard for Nuts here.
Oh, he's found both of them anyway!
Oh, wow.
What is going on?
Okay. This game has just been madness. Nice shot, Maden. Looks like ENCE is starting to step it up now.
Wow.
Oh, man.
All of a sudden, this could end really quickly, because after that P250 round, they were in a danger zone for an eco, and now that eco danger zone is right here. Man, that's crazy. I thought, wow, that's really nice timing from ATK. The idea is good, but you're still coming out of the smoke, and it does take a while to register what is happening in front of you when that happens. But wow, that's a hell of a way to find yourselves on eco.
Yeah, man, the eco turns into that round win and now turns into ATK on eco. Oh, great fight here. I was going to say, MisteM definitely got a fair few shots off. I think he just didn't hit the headshot. Just ended up being a few body shots.
Yeah, there was a strafe from Nertz after that first kill. Made things awkward.
Oh, they can't even send it onto B. They've been incendiaried. Got a couple of flashes and they'll try and go. Yeah,
Trying to swarm and cause chaos. But they are ill-equipped for the job. Nice highlight reel spray transfer for maden. And suddenly, ENCE can almost touch the exit. The sortie for the French.
It is looking very good for them now. This series has been shaky for both sides at times. It looks like ENCE might have established dominance at the right time, winning the last couple of rounds convincingly. Here is the buy now. MisteM out mid early. Look at the molly though. So much work done by ENCE early. Swisher eventually arrives for the refrag, but it's still a man disadvantage. And the aggression from Snappy, also unexpected. ENCE are not giving anything up here. They are just taking everything away from ATK. It is 15 for ENCE. Series point. And a few of them for ENCE to work with.
Like night and day. A hot knife through butter all of a sudden for ENCE. And quite a few match points to boot. ATK in all kinds of trouble now. They've used their last time out. They'll need to get the abacus out to figure out what to do with their money. It's not been an easy series, but this could be the end of the line for them. Galil will make an appearance. Maden, I think, has sacrificed Kevlar in order to furnish the remainder of the team with weaponry. It's really important that Swisher and MisteM have the tools for the job. They've been the most important players for ATK. They've got the AK-47s on this occasion. Casanito, I think, has taken the sacrifice as well. 2 naked Eagles, 2 AKs in the Galil. Pistoleros will be very squishy indeed.
Maybe a fake towards this B bomb site for ATK. Smokes, mollies, flashes thrown to B. Look at the rotation. ENCE are falling for it, but Pius does damage to 2 players. Oh, he's missing the follow-up opportunities, but his teammates have arrived back on the rotate in time. This should be it. ENCE about to confirm it. It's been a long and drawn-out series, but it looks like ENCE are about to get it over the line. I mean, Casanito's really trying. He's really trying. But it's just not doable. Pius hits the final shot. 16-9 on the final map. ENCE pick up the series 2-1. ATK definitely put up a fight, maybe more of a fight than we were expecting. But the end result is in favor of ENCE at the end of the series.
Certainly a noble effort by maybe the biggest underdogs in the bracket overall. Some sloppy rounds from ENCE, losing to pistols, running out of time with the bomb, but ultimately